you guys. So it's been a while, but I wanted to do a video. Um, well, since it's a beautiful day outside, I'm actually was running. I just wanted to make this video. Um, y'all, I've been bombarded with so many dreams. I asked God, did those creatures exist that were half human, half dog, whatever, like on the ancient hieroglyphs and stuff? And I asked God for more dreams concerning end times and stuff like that. And well, I got my answer. So I had this one dream, and it took place, it was like at night. The whole dream took place at night. And I would say that my dreams are rather more third person instead of first person. I'm just observing what's happening. And so basically it was this he wasn't old, he was like this fat Asian guy, and like he had got left behind because he was really gluttonous and stuff. And he was bitten by a creature, and that made him turn into like sorry, my hair is wet kind of from sweating, I'm sorry, but like he got bit by a creature that made him turn into like a praying mantis slash crab looking creature, but his head was the only thing that was relatively human left of him. And basically parasites started getting into his brain and stuff like that, and he just started going crazy. He started eating his family and friends. Like, they were going into different rooms and finding body parts everywhere from him eating everybody and stuff. And he was trying to take the women and mate with them and stuff, but he ended up killing them with his claws, whatever. He was just killing everybody. He was just going crazy. Like, he was like losing the human half of himself. Because at first it was a process. It wasn't like an instant transformation into what he was. He was slowly turning and changing and losing his mind in the whole thing. I'm sorry, I got sunscreen in my eyes. It's really hot out here, so I always wear sunscreen. So, but I always get it in my eyes when I'm running. So, anyways, he basically turns into this crab-like praying mantis type creature. And like, I remember seeing the parasites, because there are parasites that can attack bugs and control their body or make them or eat them from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? And he was getting attacked he was susceptible to a lot of these types of creatures a lot of these parasites and stuff. And basically it just made his human brain turn into mush for the most part. And I remember like he was chasing them around, and he was so fast because his whole body was almost like a crab mixed with a praying mantis. And like the only way to kill him was to basically chop his head off or hit his head or something. And they ended up killing him, but he took out almost everybody. He took out all his family. He took out almost all his friends. There was like only a few people left in spite of him, but they took him out, you feel me? And then I had another dream that night. It was like in New York City. It seemed like it was New York City. And like basically there was a parade going on, but it was really weird. Like, the vibes were really weird. And again, I was third person. I was just observing. And the parade was celebrating humanoid creatures, like half human, half, like all types of different creatures were in this parade. And they were showing, the scientists were on floats and stuff, and they were like ostracizing all these half human, half animal creatures, whatever. Just wait for a second. And basically the one thing that I did notice that stood out was there was a van that pulled up, and first thing I noticed was this female creature thing. So her whole body was human, but her neck and her face was a dog. And that's how they all looked. It was like a group of these half human, half dog people. And I saw, and then another thing that my dream pointed out was that a lot of the animals were becoming sentient due to genetic manipulation, adding angelic genes to the animals and stuff. So like the rats, I literally saw underneath underneath the subway, the rats were communicating with each other, and they were really smart. The rats, the dogs, and there was all types of creatures, mermaids. Even though mermaids have been existing for a long time, they were they had this parade was basically showing off like all these creatures that the scientists have made, mermaid, mermen, all that. But they had perfected it, like they had perfected this crap, and that was about it. This honestly, oh, centaurs, satyrs, those were brought back. What else did I see? I saw all types of weird creatures that you think are just Greek mythology, but really aren't Greek mythology. They're actually real. It was just crazy. It was so many different creatures. I saw a lot of the ones that we see in our Greek mythology studies and stuff in college turn out to actually be reality. That they came from the Nephilim, that came down from, they are Nephilim pretty much, because some of them were actual humans that were experimented on, but a lot of them were just half breeds between the angels breeding with animals, fallen angels, not the good angels. But yeah, so my dream was very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, these dreams were really hard pill to swallow. Like, it was rough. I don't like seeing dead bodies and stuff. I don't. And like, it's just a lot. But I just want to post this dream, and maybe, I don't know if this will help anybody, but maybe this will let y'all know, anybody who, oh, by the way, I knew why a lot of these people were left behind. One lady was a lesbian. Another lady, again, the guy was gluttonous. There was they all had issues, which is why they got left behind or whatever. I'm trying to think of another guy was really sexually perverted. Like, he was really sexually perverted, sexually driven. So like, a lot of the people who were in my dream, I knew why they were not with God. You know what I'm saying? They were not. A lot of them weren't good people. Some of them were just, they weren't bad people, but they didn't believe in God. Does that make any sense? Like, they didn't really do anything in particular that was evil or nasty. They just didn't believe in God. So you don't believe in God, you ain't getting saved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then some of them were just, that's all that I remember. I'll maybe make another video explaining in depth, and maybe find some pictures that can kind of show you what these creatures look like. But as far as the half dog, half man creatures, each person had a different looking dog head, whatever. Like, some of them did look like the ancient Egyptian dog creature that you see. And then some of them look like regular dogs that you would see in everyday America. But it was really weird to see that, and like those hawk-headed people with bodies. Like, it's just a lot of things that you think are fake are not fake. A lot of things that these scientists are doing underground or in laboratories and stuff, they're doing it. They're already doing it. It just hasn't come to fruition yet. It hasn't been shown to the public yet, but they're doing it. Like, it's only a matter of time. It really is. All right, you guys. God bless. Bye.